He was in a daze. That is the explanation of the driver of that derailed New York City commuter train. His words now fueling speculation that the accident was the result of human error. Ebru's Derricke Dennis is live now above the crash site in the Bronx, New York, with the latest on the investigation. Derricke.
Well, Logan, major developments today in this train derailment investigation. That train engineer is being interviewed late tonight, reportedly telling National Transportation Safety Board investigators he was daydreaming. He zoned out seconds before the crash. The other big headline, well, you can hear it below. Work continues late tonight to restore the damaged train tracks from this train derailment. And we've just learned 98% of the commuter service that was disrupted will be restored by the morning. Suburban New York City commuters facing another day of transportation trouble. The derailment of this Metro North commuter train in the Bronx has shut down this critical Hudson River commuter line heading in and out of New York City. Passengers left to board buses in frustration.
If you've got one train an hour, if you can't organize one train an hour, you shouldn't even be driving these things.
I think it could be worse, yeah, from my past experience when they had the accident before, like 6 months ago.
The worst of it now, new information that this train derailment had everything to do with speed and an apparently inattentive engineer at the controls, accused of running the train at a whopping 82 miles an hour, some 50 miles an hour over the posted speed for this section of the railway, applying the brakes only seconds before the crash.
When I heard about the speed, I gulped. It sort of takes your breath away. For a train to be going 82 miles an hour around that curve is just a frightening thought.
The train engineer, seen here on a stretcher, identified as longtime MTA worker William Rockefeller. He's said to be slightly injured but emotionally distraught over the crash, reportedly telling investigators he was, quote, in a daze during the moments leading up to the crash.
The results from the alcohol breath tests were all negative. The results of the other tests are still pending.
Wow. Well, I mean, we're all human beings, and I feel badly for him because now he has this on his conscience for the rest of his life.
Shirley Benavides had sympathy for the driver, even as she and thousands of other commuters face hours of inconvenience trying to get to and from work, with service delays and disruptions expected to last for days.
Well, it amounts to 2.5 hours of commuting, so it's very inconvenient, but I think the MTA has a really good grasp.
Authorities doing the best they can after one of the worst train accidents in U.S. history. Back live, we should note that there is no evidence of alcohol or drug use with the train engineer, and no sign of any charges yet against him. Keep in mind, it's not a crime to be in a daze, maybe negligence, but not exactly a crime. But that's something investigators are trying to sort out right now. Once again, train service, they're working on restoring 98% of it by the morning, and that'll be a big relief to commuters who've been seeing their days disrupted because of this accident. That's the latest here. Reporting live in the Bronx, New York, I'm Derricke Dennis for Ebru News. Logan, back to you.
All right, Derricke, thank you so much for that report.